Hey, have you ever noticed how people who are least likely to make healthy, worthwhile, and practical compromises are also people who are the unhappiest? You ever notice that? Those people fail to understand that in order for you to be truly happy in life, for any of us humans, be truly happy in life, the number one thing we have to be willing to do, and it's something that almost should go without saying, and it's also something that we should be able to practice without even really notice that we're practicing it most of the time, and that's compromise. And compromise is a very valuable art form as well as a very important and very critical life skill. I can remember lots of people that I've known over the years who get become so insistent on having everything exactly how they wanted, especially when it came to how they dealt with other people relationally, whether those relationships were husband and wife, between boyfriend and girlfriend, between co-workers, or whatever the case may be. Certain people just seem to have it within them that they must only be able to do things the way exactly the way that they want to do them, and to the complete exclusion of the points of view and perspectives of other people that might become valuable factors in this relationship. But they don't ever get that far because it's what they want that counts, and it's what they want that only counts. It's like their way or the highway, and they never compromise. And as a result of failing to compromise, a lot of things get royally screwed up. People lose a lot of money, people have lost their homes, people even lost their lives because they failed to understand and practice the value of compromise. As far as I'm concerned, and I have a chapter in my book, my little book of truisms, that's entitled The Essence of Happiness, Compromise, or Compromise is the Essence of Happiness. That's exactly what I mean. Compromise is the foundation of human happiness. For example, if you're married or you're dating somebody and they're avid swimmers, they love to swim. Swim. If they could be anything else in life, they'd be a fish. And for you to be with them and spend quality time with them means that occasionally you might have to get in the water. Now, it would be a lack of compromise and a serious point of devaluing your relationship with that person if you fail to meet them on some kind of level that allowed you to share these experiences with the water with them, something that they care a lot about. And as you care a lot about those people, you may not go swimming, you may do no more than just wade in the water, whatever, but compromise would say, you know what, I'm going to spend some time with them doing the things that they like to do, even though I don't like to do it necessarily, even though I'm not really going to get anything out of it. But see, here's the thing, it's not all about you, is it? It's not all about us, it's about all of us. It's about everybody. It's about people working together, coming together, and building something of value, and building something of long-lasting worth. That's what compromise does, because when people compromise more, they're happier. They're more content. Even sometimes people will compromise on something. I can use my son as an example. He's done this so many times, it almost makes me laugh, but I would say to him, we're going to go to the county fair. He wouldn't want to go to the county fair. But to compromise with me, his old man, he'll just say, okay, I'll go with Dad. Dad wants to go to the county fair. I'm not going to like it, but I'm going to go. And then he gets there and he finds out that he doesn't want to leave the damn place. It happens every single time. That's another value of compromise. Compromise exposes you to experiences and opportunities that you might not otherwise embark on if you fail to use the principle of compromise. And you're not embarking on those experiences or engaging in those opportunities might derail you from getting to a place in life or getting to a place in your experiences that will make you even happier than you ever thought that you would be. All simply because for a moment you compromise. Compromise is also important in advancing relationships and advancing plans. It's important to compromise when you're dealing with other people, when people are sharing, which is really all compromise is about. Compromise really is about sharing, because very rarely does one person compromise within and for themselves, unless they're compromising against themselves, and that's not healthy. But most often what compromise is for people to develop decent relationships between each other. That's what it's for. So when you're, just know this, that when you're compromising, it's not so much that you're giving up something that you're not going to get anything out of. Is that you're giving into something so that you can get something back. And even if you don't get back in the same measure of what you're giving, what you get down the line, for example, especially in your romantic relationships like between husband and wives, will be far more valuable and more worthwhile than the little bit of lack that you're experiencing right now by compromising. Compromising is a great thing. Always practice it. Be willing to engage in healthy compromise, not unhealthy compromise where, you're working against yourself, something that could hurt you, something that could hurt somebody else. Not that kind of compromise, but the type of compromise that builds you up, not tears you down. My name is Dave Thomas III. I'm the author of my little book of truisms. I want you to like and share this video with all your friends and family. Share the love, spread the love, and keep the knowledge going. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love to have your support. So reach on down there and pop that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way, each and every time that I upload a fresh video, you're going to be the first to know. All right? Looking forward to seeing and hearing from you again.